a cambiar.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Tatum. Shoots over George. Tatum can't hit. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Tatum. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. There's Tatum with the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I like the aggressiveness. What I don't like is the lack of efficiency.
Here's George. Can't get the putback. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot's good.
Se vaya la racha, mío.
It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Boston Celtics. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joined.
Y ya. Ya. Sí. Sí.
From the sidelines. Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. Tatum with a steal.
First personal foul. First team foul.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts.
Yo te dije, mira, oye, yo nunca me había sentido como así, como en familia con un equipo así, ni con Memphis, loco, de verdad.
Here's Horford. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Pass to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now here's Tatum. From about 19. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Back to Brogdon. Screen by Horford. And here's Brown for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Vale, pero pareció como que iba a dejar una bandeja.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Horford for three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Inside. Leonard gets the bucket.
As good a scorer
¿Cómo fue que tú dijiste? ¿Cómo fue que tú dijiste?
Excellent decision right there.
Okay.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Horford. Second chance effort. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
For three, George. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
And the shot's good.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's George. Williams grabs the board. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change.
Oh, big finish! Did you see that?
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Back to Wall. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Offensive board. On the wing, Tatum. Goes back up. Driving to the basket. And it's good on the layup.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
No.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And at the end
No, ya entregó, claro, pues. Sí, mete esa.
Celtics out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here's Coffee. Nice D from Brown.
Buena transición.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Here's Brown. He takes it in. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's Wall. Out to Covington. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Ay, coño.
The Clippers trail. It's George on the wing. And the
Bárbaro.
That's a play that's all about positioning. Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Brogdon into the lane. Horford outside. Knocked away.
Claro, porque tú eres un muchacho.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers.
¿Y quién le compra esa película a
No
usted?
luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. And they're pushing it up.
Oh, hay fragante.
So they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right
Mira,
there.
pero tú tienes
He
buen
needs to get his
tiro
head
con
in the
Wall.
game.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Tatum with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Basket counts.
No, te digo porque
Got
ha
5
tirado un par de
points.
tres que he visto que la ha metido.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Ay,
Oh,
sí.
and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And the Celtics making a change here.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
First free throw is good. And so Smart nails them both. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And the dunk by Leonard.
Now, John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
White on the wing. From downtown. Boston again missing.
Ay.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Leonard no good on that one.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can
Ay,
really
yo como un niño.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. And they get it back. And here's Brown for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Lets the 3 fly. Back to man.
¿Y tú qué eres? Que no me puedes meter un punto.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And we're through the first half
Esa
of
sí me
play here in
gustó.
what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Williams misses.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Leonard. Down low. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
That's good from George.
Está flojo,
How
mío.
about Jaylen Brown Doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they've challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Here's Tatum. Here's Horford. Sinks that one from the post. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Pues ya tú
Well,
sabes.
love Horford pounding the offensive glass. Extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, the adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good. Ryan?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. George. He's off on that one. Horford with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Goes up on the wing. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a
Luego que está en YouTube, Rulay en vivo, ¿oíste?
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position.
Claro que te la voy a dar, gánatelo.
You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
That's good from George.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doors.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Ay.
Robert Williams, first personal foul, third team foul.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
The Clippers trail. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Morris. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third. To the inside. Oh, Morris with a steal.
Diablo, yo dije mierda.
Called here. Los
Se la bebió,
Angeles
yo
decides
dije.
to talk it over.
Sí.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Outside wall. There's the three.
Bárbaro, Vitín, abusador, buena.
Wall's got 6. And you talk about Powell's athleticism, Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Pass to George. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They recover it. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Now, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Wall, here we go. And a missed layup. And here's Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum.
Diablo.
You have to be willing to shoulder the defensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it. Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Missed inside. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Mann. Takes it inside. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Mann. Pass to Covington. Now Morris. Williams defending. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Nice shot by Morris.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. It's stolen by Tatum. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Screen by Horford. To the paint. The kick to Tatum. From the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot.
Tira más fácil los fallos ya. Ay, mamá. Al Horford viene de lejos a darle golpe a ese tigre.
That's on Al Horford.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
The first one falls. And Leonard drops them both. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown to the middle. Here's Horford.
Bueno,
Great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick and roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yo ni me hago de decir.
Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll. He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
The drive by Brogdon. Oh, solid D from Leonard. We've got a minute 48 left in the fourth quarter. Zubac, screen. And the dunk by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Salvo, la boté.
Horford, left side. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
For 3, George. They get it again. Back to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard.
Yo la apliqué ahí. Yo la apliqué ahí.
Gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And Boston calls time here. They're leading by 1. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, that coach for Boston had some instructions for his guys during the break.
Dime, pinche güey.
All they have to give coming down the stretch. Saying, quote, it's not just the big plays.
No, todavía no he terminado.
Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort.
Digo, que no me voy a cortar porque tengo que buscar a la
Appreciate the
mujer.
report, Allie. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by George.
Sí.
Now Los Angeles with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. And knocks down the three.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Money from deep.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Timeout called. The Clippers. They're behind by 1. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Leonard. And they recover it. George with it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops.
Chan, chararan, chan, chan, chan.
They waited until the very last moment. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Brogdon. Drops in the layup for two.
Dale.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there.
With a Pikachu beanie on top of Morg. Try to be the same, but I can't practice with no. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club where I was 21. Down with a savage, and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21s. Shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In the do-rag, in a beater like a virus son. Now my trailer say it's walked out on HBO. Get delivered to my. I'm in Cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat. I'm on the river with my bros. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my stats and team goals. In the middle like bingo, with no prize to take. So we both on the floor, but you ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm black, Iverson, yeah. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club where I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21. Stupid young. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started it.
It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Boston Celtics. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. From deep three-point range. No good there. And the Celtics going the other way now. Paul George with the steal. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Jackson misses. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here's Tatum for three. Zubac's with it. Picked up by Brown. Leonard inside. Over Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
Más los cinco, no te debo.
There's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Now here's Leonard, following the miss by Al Horford. Rebound by Williams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
No, Salón, Que fui yo que lo puse. Está en Salón de la Fama.
Gotta appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because
Oye,
he wants
ey,
to block every
vaina,
single
tiene la
shot that
barra
goes up.
gorda,
He
mío.
hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged.
Got a family to feed, and I don't plan on never stopping. I'm trying to outwork my run them bands up. If you take care of your people, put your hands up. Yeah, you know the vibes. This is real life. It can't nobody tell me.
No, pero que no, quítalo. Quítalo tú, no yo. Ah. Ah. Pero fuiste tú que lo vaina, mío. ¿Cómo sigue, mío? Pero fuiste tú que lo pusiste. Para mí estaba en Salón de la Fama.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. Of course, there's some pretty cool stories right there about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
It's tipped and stolen by Horford. No good with the triple. Tipped away. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Brown feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Here's Horford. And the layup's good off the glass.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
Leonard inside. A shot that time, not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum with it. Leonard with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Brogdon outside. To the paint. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
In the corner, George with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they...
Fue mala mía porque lo dejé pasar.
That one on Horford. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work.
Bárbaro, Griffin, Modi Griffin.
Blake Griffin's game is now all about savvy and experience, and he draws the defender into a foul there. Nicely done.
Boston shooting their first free throws of this one.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Wall. Griffin with the steal. Unloads. Here's Williams. And it's and so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And Griffin slams it in.
When your big man is running the floor, it is such a good thing to push it ahead and make sure he's the guy.
Yo le iba a robar y jurado.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Good on the shot.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
Here's Brown. Kept alive by Boston. Six on the shot clock. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Álvaro.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Ay, ese manco ese.
That free throw, no good.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead.
Mío, ¿qué tú tienes que decirme?
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
And here's Leonard from three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Left side, Brown. Here's Horford. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. George, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Tatum down low. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot's good.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Zubac, no good. Austin leading by 6. Outside Williams. Back to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some
acabó el abuso.
dunker spot down low more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Stolen by Zubac. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself.
Y entonces, mío.
So the Celtics
Mío,
call timeout.
aunque usted se quede callado, yo sé que usted debe estar diablo por estos tiros de 3 que el loco está metiendo. Ya. No esperaba más nada que venga.
And so it's
Pero cambia de
Williams who
equipo.
brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Stolen away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Covington. That one, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
That's the Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Diablo, y él dice como dame la bola,
Deceptive at the lead guard position. Interior scoring is not an issue. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Oh, Covington in position.
Bárbaro.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Master Williams. Now Tatum, 8 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Hasta sueño tiene el mío.
The norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Leonard attacking. Here's Zubac. Count that bucket. Zubac has got 6.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Boston leading by 4.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Nobody near George.
Come
right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And here's Tatum for 3. They grabbed their own miss.
Pero súbata,
Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Leonard. It's tipped. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling
in
a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
Primer tiro que falló en 4 juegos.
Clippers trail by 10. Here's Leonard. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs. And last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
And here's Brown outside. Here's Horford. From down in the low post, it goes. Horford's got 8 points.
Well, you love Horford pounding the offensive glass, extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
Left side, Wall. Pass to Covington. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Picked off in midair. Brown outside. And they'll get another chance. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Man gets the bucket.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Right side, Williams. Great D that time from Leonard.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Pritchard. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good
Hey, este Griffin. Todos la donkean, todo. Por eso te digo, yo le tiré a donkear, él viene a dedicarse una bandeja.
Just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Tatum nails them both. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Leonard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
De carambola la
Leonard's
metiste.
got 9 points.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under
Bueno,
control.
menos.
I think the communication on offense is working
Haz lo
at
que tú
every
quieras.
level right now. What a run for this group.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with us.
Y entonces,
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
me debe 5.
Leonard on the wing. 3-pointer. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Leonard with the steal. In the corner, George with it. Back to Leonard. Covington in the corner. For the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. Pass to Leonard. Takes a 3. And it goes for the 5th time.
Ay, coño.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
And Brogdon, here we go. Outside, Horford. Offensive rebound. Williams.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Cambia de equipo. Yo te dije a ti que te ibas a cambiar. Yo te dije a ti que te ibas a cambiar.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Tatum.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Williams a screen. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Three-pointer.
Pues así que no.
5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
His shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Puts it up, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Sigo aquí con la misma fe que un día comencé. Lo perdí todo y ahora estoy con Dios y no pierdo la fe. Sigo con mi pasión activado. ¿Quién es el mejor? No lo cree. Mire, así va a ir brincando, de ahí no te va a dar nota si va a ir para los Lakers, de ahí no te va a dar nota para los Lakers, va a ir para... Llévate de mí.
The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game.
Okay.
It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, the shot's good on the assist by Horford. Now, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Tatum on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
His shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Kevin Durant with the rebound. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Outside Irving. For 3. KD's shot is off. Tatum with it. He has 6. For the 3. Boston, no good that time either. Brooklyn with the ball. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Irving following the bucket by the Celtics. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. At the top of the key, Horford. Tatum way outside. Kept alive by Boston. There's Brown with the 3. A rebound by the Nets.
Diablo, que no fue verde. Ahí gánate.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Brown. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender.
Miguelón, ¿tú viste cómo estaba ese tiro de Brown?
The right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
¿Tú viste cómo estaba ese tiro de Brown, man?
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Ahí viene ya mamá el equipo ya.
Making some changes here. And the second free throw, good.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes on, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Shoots. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 11 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
O'Neal misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball.
And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, set on Kevin Durant, and they... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Picked by Horford. And Tatum puts up a deep three. And again, Boston with the triple.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the three consistently? He has put that to
Durant solo en una esquina.
Out to KD. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. And here's Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
¿Y quién hace mal ayer? Como carita bonita.
A Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself.
Ay, mi madre.
Part of growth. And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Here's Irving. No good on that one. Good D by Brogdon. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Tatum no good. Nets trailed by 12. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Horford. Picked by Horford. Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
Es lo que no se ha fijado, que ya yo tengo el tiro con todo el mundo, ya todo el mundo sabe qué es lo que tiene que hacer en ese trabajo.
That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year.
Y todo está en YouTube dado al diablo.
It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Lock at 6. Picked by Horford. Tatum, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
BT.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball.
Oh, pues la mucho.
And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
44 seconds left to play here in the half.
Álvaro,
no good that time either.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter.
Yo dije si se la comió se la fleche.
Quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, Kevin Durant working right there on the interior. This guy, if you allow him to touch the paint.
Álvaro, AF.
And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Williams. And Williams slams it in.
Ahora están discutiendo por el rebote. Tiene 2 murallas ahí. Yo te dije que tú estabas ahí. Yo te dije.
Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Simmons. It's stolen. Tatum wide open. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we conclude the first half.
22 tiene que decir ahorita.
And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more. Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Right side, Williams. Brown outside. That one goes. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick and roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Ah, pero obligado.
That one's good, Irving.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Oye, eso es que si tú me dejas solo, Vitín, en cualquier segundo con ese chamaquito son 3 puntos. ¿Tú te has visto esos tiros? Okay.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston leading by 11.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Bueno, we do.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the inside. Got a hand on it. Brown outside. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Endorse this Celtics team very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Brown, good.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner 3, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
Outside Thomas. From deep.
Bueno, we do.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Brown feeling out a bit. And the Celtics another 3.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
Yeah.
A touch over 2.
No es lo mismo. Tú no sabes que yo tengo un talento,
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And the shot is long.
Diablo, Vitín.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Stolen by Brogdon. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is
he's
trying to slow the game down.
Póngalo otro, maricón.
That's a
Te queda demostrado. ¿Qué te queda demostrado? ¿Qué te queda demostrado? Habla conmigo, ahora habla conmigo. ¿Qué es lo que con ese equipo? Mío. ¿Qué? Talento. Mío. ¿Pero qué tú opinas? Mío, mira. No, pero habla un ching conmigo. Mío. Te metí 5 uno atrás de otro. Oye, no, ahora mismo tiramos 4. Déjame parar la grabación, en verdad, para tenerla ahí. Vitín cuando quiera la puede entrar para que vea los tiros míos. Mira, mío, pero yo no sé por qué, pero yo te siento como con vaina, así, como con pena.